swing, but you didn't know the power that he brings. You thought it would be easy, you thought he'd be a fool. Now you're finding out the hard way, he's nobody's tool. You crossed the line, now you see the signs. Every move you made is coming back in time. He's a legend in his own right, a force you can't contain. Now you're feeling the regret, now you're feeling the pain. Anyone who falls with Matt Taylor better watch your back, cause he's no failure. You thought you had him beat, now you're feeling weak. Anyone who falls with Matt Taylor, you underestimated, didn't see him coming. Now you're running scared, yeah, your heart is drumming. You thought you'd be the winner, thought you'd take the crown. Now you're looking up as you're falling down. You crossed the line, now you see the signs. Every move you made is coming back in time. He's a legend in his own right, a force you can't contain. Now you're feeling the regret, now you're feeling the pain. Anyone who walks with Matt Taylor better watch your back, cause he's no failure. You thought you had him beat, now you're feeling weak. Anyone who walks with Matt Taylor, he's got the strength of thunder, moves like a hurricane. You mess with the wrong one, now you're tasting the rain. He's a storm that's rolling in, and you're standing in his way. You should've known better, now you're gonna pay. Anyone who funked with Matt Taylor better watch your back, cause he's no failure. You thought you had him beat, now you're feeling weak. Anyone who funked with Matt Taylor. So next time you think you're tough, remember this tale. Matt Taylor's not the one you want to derail. He's got the fire, he's got the fight. Mess with him once, and you'll feel the fight. So next time you think you're tough, remember this tale. Matt Taylor's not the one you want to derail. He's got the fire, he's got the fight. Mess with him once, and you'll feel the bite.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, one and all, to the Matt Taylor TV show, broadcasting live from Brighton. The numbers are approximately 22:22 on Tuesday, the 6th of August, 2024. I hope everyone is fine and dandy, and that these sounds are reaching you in good spirits, health, and wealth. Yes, indeed. That's what it's all about. It's about the health, the wealth, and the other thing I mentioned, which I've forgotten about. I've got very bad short-term memory. But haven't we all? Now, what were we talking about? I don't know. I've forgotten. Hope everyone's well. This is a YouTube. You're listening to me on YouTube. It isn't like TV. Oh, no. It's completely different. The beauty about YouTube is that we can interact with each other. And so that's why I humbly ask you, don't be shy. Jump in and say hi. Let's talk about it. And of course, what is there to talk about? Of course, I do have some ground rules. Certain names cannot be mentioned. Certain topics cannot be discussed. And let's act with a bit of maturity. While I say we're simultaneously broadcasting live on YouTube and Twitter, Now, that isn't necessarily true. We're not broadcasting live on Twitter. If you haven't done so already, please check out my blogs at Guerrilla Democracy News, broadcasting live from Brighton. Don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. There is a million gazillion brownie points for the first person to come in and say hi. And just reminding everyone, just as a pen is mightier than a sword, a mic is just as dangerous as a knife. And of course, that's been brought home, hasn't it, with this. Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's not talk about it. But we can talk about it, but let's not talk about it. I say let's talk about it, but then there's certain things that we cannot talk about. And we do live in dangerous times in which the things we want to talk about may well end up with the police bashing down your door. And most probably at 3 a.m. in the morning. Yes, it's dangerous stuff indeed. So as I always say, don't be shy. Jump in and say hi. So, how's everyone doing? I hope you're hunky, dunky, and dory. Oh, we have the first comment in the chat. Who could it be? Oh, a big shout out to Stu Infinity. And it's only YouTube. It's wonderful to see you. Big up Team Robbie. Who would have guessed? Before I came on, I just finished watching a spunk bucket production, giving advice to none other than Prince Harry. Talking about Harry, where is he? Where's Harry gone? It's only YouTube says, hello, Kelly Sparkle is now reaching out to Harry, yes. Sorry, Toots. I meant Toots. I mean, come on. You either have to be taking us all for a ride or totally off your trolley to think Robbie Williams is wasting his time with our crazy corner of YouTube. I got a warning today. I had a warning. Let me read what I had. News from our crazy corner. What was the warning I got today? The warning was, be careful with all the Sparkle shit. I'm getting the impression she is a raving fucking nutcase. I'm seeing she is a raving nutcase or a devious bastard playing silly games. The latest Toots thing. As far as I know, Toots is a real person, not a fake account. Something really mental is going on with her and her comeback. Just be careful. That's words of warning from you, the audience. And I do have to take this moment just to give a special shout out to you, the audience. As you well know, MattTaylorTV or any type of TV is nothing without you, the audience, watching it. So I would like to have a big thank you for everyone who takes the time to jump in and say hi. I do believe the million gazillion brownie points tonight goes to Stu Infinity, the bravest of the brave. Over to the chat. Stu, not that Harry. Monka left YouTube ages ago. Did he really? Has got back to Slave yet? She's playing games, I reckon, says Stu. Serious question. Asks, it's only YouTube. Are Kelly Sparkle's kids safe with her? Oh, man, I'm not even Sparkle, but that kind of cut to the bone. Fucking don't start spreading that bullshit. Don't start spreading that around, asking whether Sparkle's kids are safe with her. It's not as if Sparkle's mother is recommending she gets committed, is it? I mean, it hasn't reached that far, has it? Bloody hell, talk about close to the bone. Whew. Listen, the general consensus from you, the audience, is number one, she's playing games, or number two, she's fucking stark raving mad. Place your bets, place your bets. I am a bit shell-shocked by what's coming out. I really don't know what to make of it, to be fair. I'm just reporting on it, you know. And like I said, you can read more about it at news from our crazy corner of youtube.wordpress.com. Over to the chat. She is having a nervous breakdown on the daily, just saying, says Justin. Well, I think, you know, that could well be a correct assessment of what's going on. Yes. Let me just add another blog into my tick tape. News from our hope everyone, we've got another chat. Just bear with. News from our crazy corner of YouTube. And then we just did that. Yes, good. I just want to change this, if you don't mind. Oh, here we go. Oh God. Oh my gosh. Read more. Oh, let's just do this. Forgive me. News from our crazy corner of YouTube. Right, over to the chat. She's where we left off with It's Only YouTube, saying she's having a nervous breakdown on the daily, just saying. Over to Stu, who says, if it's real, wouldn't her best buddy, Mouse, stick around to help? Now, Stu is touching on something really important, because as we all know, the Mouse has abandoned YouTube. The Mouse has, I'm going to say it 3 times, so bear with, I'm on the second. The Mouse has abandoned YouTube. I'm going to say it one more time for maximum effect. The Mouse has abandoned YouTube at the very time in which Sparkle needs a mate. It does feel as if a lot of people have abandoned Sparkle. Over to Stu, who's Stu. No, sorry, we're not with Stu. We're with Hugh. No, not Hugh. We're with It's Only YouTube. Only YouTube says Stu, her buddy Mousy has run away. Stu says holiday is more important to Mouse, apparently. Damn right it is. Damn bloody right. It's a shocker. It is a shocker. I knew it was all going a bit Pete Tong when she came on talking about the deep diving into the crop circles, and I thought to myself, this isn't going to end well. Talking about deep diving into crop circles, for goodness sake. And remember that she said the reason she left YouTube, she blamed it on the bullying of Bleeding Heart. And then all of a sudden that changed into the stalking and harassment part from Robbie Williams. Very strange. Very Dave. Very Dave, wouldn't you say? Yes, where's Toots? Or should you say, where's Robbie? No, come on now. Come on. I'm just checking out my other... Oh, yeah, Merlin Missives. Have any of you checked out Merlin's Missives yet? That's another one of my blogs, so watch out. There's a thieving mouse about reading their comments. I think we can, I think I can change that. Merlin's Missives. Merlin's Missives. I like saying Merlin's Missives. If you haven't done so already, check out Merlin's Missives. Not Merlin's Misses. No. Merlin's Missives. Bit of a tongue twister. We've got a blue face smiling. We've got an emoji up. I can't really see the emojis coming through on my restream. So over to Stu, who says, has Robbie's slave applied? Oh my God. No, she hasn't. Has Robbie's slave applied to your new harem adventure? No, she hasn't. But following the split from Andy Murray, I am pleased to announce that the beautiful, the delightful Kim Sears has signed up. So she's coming down. She's just at the Olympics at the moment, but she's coming down to Brighton tomorrow for the audition. And so I'll be busy with Kim Sears tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for my disclaimer. Have I got a disclaimer? Yes. I'm looking forward to Kim Sears coming tomorrow. She's auditioning for the Taylor Harem, that breakthrough movie into the pornography industry. That's for entertainment purposes only. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. Or should I say a dash? I know Katie likes the word dash. Mouse is Simon. Mouse is Simon. Toots is Robbie. Drummerman is Helen. It's all very confusing, isn't it? Get your tits out. Who said that? Who said? Oh, do you know, one of the ground rules is to act in a mature way. So I would like everyone to refrain from asking everyone to get their tits out. That's not very good, is it? So Kelly Sparkle thanked Matt for her support. She is very appreciative of Matt's efforts. Did you notice when the mouse asked Sparkle how it feels to have my attention? And Sparkles replied, intoxicating. Wow. Hey, intoxicating. Yes, I'm glad people are smiling because it's good to smile. Yeah, it's good to smile. So I have done a song about. Well, I do songs all the time now. It's what I do. Let's play a little song of Sparkle, Echo Silence.
Of the screen, she's the queen of every scene. Drama flows like a river wild in the mind of a troubled child. Flames of stars tracing shadows, a heart that's broken, no it shows. From Zello to the YouTube tide, running from the ghosts inside. Who's gonna believe her cries? Is it truth or are they lies? The echo of silence in the night. Sparkle's world, is it wrong or right? Some of kind concern, but in her fire they quickly burn. Stop it, you disgust me, she screams, caught in a web of haunted dreams. Robbie's face in every name, a twisted dance, a haunting game. Infiltrated by the fame, or is it just her mind's cruel flame? Who's gonna believe her cries? Is it truth or are they lies? The echo of silence in the night. Sparkle's world is wrong or right. See a girl who cried wolf too loud, or a queen lost in the crowd, searching for a place to hide from the storm that rages inside. Evidencing shadows, nothing clear. She battles with her darkest fear in a world that's lost its way, hoping for a brighter day. Tucked or Robbie, who's to say? In her mind they blend and play, a tale of sorrow, a cry for peace, a plea for the torment to cease. Who's gonna believe her cries? Is it truth or are they lies? The echo of silence in the night. Sparkle's world, is it wrong or right? In the heart of digits of despair, she's searching for someone who cares. The queen of drama left to fight in the echo of silence every night.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just finishing off a little ticker tape. Read more at Guinevere's. Have you check out Guinevere's Gifts? Guinevere's Gift. There we go. So, if you haven't done so already, please check out my new collection of blogs. Read more at Guinevere's Gifts. Read more at our news from our crazy corner of YouTube. Arthur's Arsehole, Merlin's Missive, and Lancelot's Loonies. There's always something out there for you to enjoy. Over to, it's only YouTube who says, Kelly Sparkle said she got her tits out on Zello. Apparently that's why Robbie and Liam were fighting over her. Wow, crikey. It's all coming out now. Over to Stu, who says, I just thought she was upset with them over talking over her life and stealing Sparkle's ideas and songs. I don't think they even remotely know who she is. Quite sad for her, really. Fascinating stuff. And but ultimately what it does, it just I'm trying to be nice here, but it's difficult trying to find my words. I know, let's talk in legalese. I think that may be better. If I talk in legalese, we may be able to get this without offending anyone. So the mental capabilities of Sparkle to adequately present herself in a sane and coherent capability is forever diminished with every video she releases. Anyway, I'm no good at legalese. Over to only YouTube, who says, Stu, have you seen the clip of Liam Gallagher talking about Sparkle in the Graham Norton show? Yes, you showed me that, didn't you? Maybe I'll be able to get that up. No, is it on her channel? Let me see if I can find it myself. Oh, so I just need to I'm just going to play a song if you don't mind. It's just that I've just had a private communicado. I've just had a private communicado, and I'm just going to read it. Okay, I'll be back in a mojo.
I've been holding on to shadows, grudges in my heart, every scar that's on my soul, a wound that's torn apart. But tonight I feel a whisper, a calling from within. It's time to let the darkness go and let the light back. I'll forgive you though you've hurt me. Let the anger fade away. In the quiet of forgiveness, I'll find my strength today. I'll release these chains that bind me, set my spirit free. On the path to peace I'll walk, in love and empathy. The road has been a long one, the pain too hard to bear. But clinging to the bitterness is more than I can wear. I see the light of healing in every broken part. Forgiveness is the answer to mend this shattered heart. I'll forgive you though you've hurt me. Let the anger fade away. In the quiet of forgiveness, I'll find my strength today. I'll release these chains that bind me, set my spirit free. On the path to peace I'll walk, in love and empathy. Every step I take in mercy, I feel the weight release. Every tear that falls in kindness brings a deeper peace. I'm learning how to live again, with grace to guide my way. In the arms of forgiveness, I find a brighter day. I'll forgive you though you've hurt me. Let the anger fade away. In the quiet of forgiveness, I'll find my strength today. I'll release these chains that bind me, set my spirit free. On the path to peace I'll walk, in love and empathy. So here's to every heartbreak, every tear I've cried. In the journey of forgiveness, I found my heart untied. On the path to peace I wander, with hope inside of me. In the light of love and mercy, I finally found me free. So here's to every heartbreak, every tear I've cried. In the journey of forgiveness, I found my heart untied. On the path to peace I wander, with hope inside of me. In the light of love and mercy, I finally found me free.
Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. Next up is the Liam Gallagher Sparkle. Let me get it up for you. There we go. Without any further ado, hope you can see it. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it needs some volume.
Sausage dogs?
Yeah.
What's your dog's called?
Ruby.
He is dangerous.
Sausage dogs are the same, are they? Hilarious.
They're very, yeah.
I got two of them.
You got two sausage dogs?
Yeah.
What's your dog's called?
Ruby and Bridget.
Oh.
And like one of them, what, mate, it got worse, mate. I lived on Hampstead Heath and Gene come home with it and he called it Sparkle. And it was about that big and I'd have to take it out on the heath and then it'd get lost in the bushes. And I'm stood in the bushes going, Sparkle. And it's on Hampstead Heath where, a lot of things go on.
Where the fellas go, yeah.
So I was going, all these geezers coming out going, okay. I had to change the name, man, so Ruby was
I'm just looking for a bit of sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Come on, Sparkle.
Dangerous.
Well,
Sausage dogs. They're hilarious.
They're very, yeah.
I got 2 of them.
You got
Have
two
you got
sausage dogs?
Yeah.
What's your dogs called?
Ruby and Bridget. And like one of them, what, mate, it got worse, mate. I lived on Hampstead Heath and Gene come home with it and he called it Sparkle. And it was about that big and I'd have to take it out on the heath and then it'd get lost in the bushes. And I'm stood in the bushes going, Sparkle. And it's on Hampstead Heath where, a lot of things go on.
Where the fellas go, yeah.
So I was going, all these geezers coming out going, okay. I had to change the name, man, so Ruby was...
I'm just looking for a bit of sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Come on, Sparkle.
We're all looking for a bit of sparkle, wouldn't you agree? True. Look, you only what's the word I'm looking for? I was going to say paying into the illusion. Liam obviously sending Kelly Sparkle a message in plain sight. Don't you start, goodness gracious, mate. Crikey, it's a scary one. That's for sure. But look, should we encourage madness? Is it up to Sparkle's friends to say, listen, get a grip? Shouldn't someone be saying, listen, Sparkle, get a grip, for goodness sake. It ain't normal. Or are we the mad ones, Surely, come on. No, come on. Oh, is there a danger of getting wrapped up in the madness of Sparkle? I mean, what I see is happening with the Mouse Gang is that rather than confront the madness of Sparkle, they've all run away. What's that all about? Eh? Rather than help a friend in need, they've all fucked off. And surely that can't be good, eh? Eh? Welcome, one and all. You're watching MattTaylorTV. Don't be shy. Jump in and say hi. I'm also aware that I may well have blocked most of you. But, I do believe at some time we can come to an understanding and we can have a reset, It's only YouTube says, we know you're watching, Mousy. Surely not. I mean, everyone's got something better to do than watch MattTaylorTV. We know one person who won't be watching, and that's Dave Strange. He will not be watching this. But mind you, I think he'll get very excited that if ever, which I doubt this will happen, if ever, Mouse ever, I'm sure it won't happen, but I'm sure if ever the Mouse repeats this, and then I'm sure Dave would get very excited having his name mentioned. Maybe Sparkle will come on panel. No, Sparkle will never come on the panel. What are you on about? God. I think someone out there has got mental illness. I think someone out there has got a mental illness to suggest that Sparkle will ever come. Are you? That's like having a chat with Prince Harry. You know what I mean? That's as mad as recommending to Prince Harry that he dumps his wife. I mean, what a loony would say that? And how rude. I mean, how rude. I mean, talking about dumping wives, I am pretty shocked that Kim Sears has split from Andy Murray. But the good news is that, I mean, look, don't ever accuse me of taking advantage of vulnerable women, because that's not the case, okay? That is not the case. Obviously, Kim wanted something different, you know, coming out of a marriage. She contacted me. She said she'd like to audition for Taylor's Harems. And I said, yes, of course. I mean, Kim is just the type of woman I want to appear in Taylor's Harem. Oi, oi. Oi, oi, Lenny in the house. I do believe I have my own little shout out to Lenny. Shout out to Lenny, a valued member of the audience, and certainly not a laughing stock like certain people we can mention. Lenny, son, did you see Liam Gallagher talking about Sparkle? We just did. We just played it, didn't we? Oh. Here we go. Talking about Kim Sears in a shocking and satirical turn of events. Kim Sears even, renowned for her marriage to Wimbledon Olympic tennis champion Andy Murray, has agreed to star in Matt Taylor's fourth. That's me. I'm Matt Taylor, your host. She has agreed to star in my forthcoming and highly anticipated adult movie, Taylor's Harem. She's actually she's coming tomorrow to audition. I'm looking forward to it, as you can imagine. I'm very much looking forward to it. I just only ask that no one tells my magical imaginary girlfriend. I'm sure she won't mind, but let's be on the safe side. No one need tell my magical imaginary girlfriend, okay? Let's just keep it between us, yeah? Good. So, apparently Lenny was asleep when we played the clip of Liam Gallagher discussing Sparkle. Let's see if I can find it in my history. Here we go. This is just for Lenny. Yes, I will play it now. I will play it for you now.
She is dangerous.
Sausage dogs are the same, they're hilarious.
They're very, yeah.
I got two of them.
You got
Have
two
you got
sausage dogs?
Yeah.
What's your dogs called?
Ruby and Bridget. And like one of them, mate, it got worse, mate. I lived on Hampstead Heath and Gene come home with it and he called it Sparkle. And it was about that big and I'd have to take it out on the heath and then it'd get lost in the bushes. And I'm stood in the bushes going, Sparkle. And it's on Hampstead Heath where a lot of things go on.
The fellas go, yeah.
So I was going, look, all these geezers coming out, going, okay. I had to change the name, man. So Ruby was
I'm just looking for a bit of sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Come on, Sparkle.
She is dangerous.
Sausage dogs are the same. They're hilarious.
They're very, yeah.
I got 2 of them.
You got
Have
two
you got
sausage dogs?
Yeah.
What's your dogs called?
Ruby and Bridget. And like one of them, mate, it got worse, mate. I lived on Hampstead Heath and Gene come home with it and he called it Sparkle. And it was about that big and I'd have to take it out on the heath and then it'd get lost in the bushes. And I'm stood in the bushes going, Sparkle. And it's on Hampstead Heath where a lot of things go on.
Where the fellas go, yeah.
So I was going, look, all these geezers coming out, going, okay. I had to change the name, man. So Ruby was
I'm just looking for a bit of sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Come on, Sparkle.
Come on now, I don't think it's healthy to feed into Sparkle's madness, okay? I mean, come on. Where's Toots? I just don't think it's healthy to feed into... Who am I? Who am I to criticise Sparkle? I don't know what she's going through. I mean, I haven't walked in Sparkle's shoes, so to speak. You know, mental health is very individual. And of course, this last 5 years in which Sparkle has been off YouTube, she's gone through a rough time, giving birth to 3 children. A son, autistic, and then twins. And now we found out today, while one of the babies was in the incubator, she listened to the Harry audiobook. Oh, Lenny says Liam Gallagher pretending he wasn't up there for a bit of dogging. Good one, Lenny. Good one, Lenny. Like it. Yes, indeed, Lenny, son. It's only YouTube. Look, I don't know where that rumour started. Somebody out there started this absolutely ridiculous rumour that it's only YouTube. Fucking hell. Whoever started that fucking rumour must be a right dumb fucking idiot. Because I tell you, trust me from you, to me from you especially, it's not just YouTube. Like fuck, it's just not. It's more than YouTube, it's real fucking life, mate. If people think it's just YouTube, you're gonna have a fucking rude awakening. When at 3:30 in the morning, your fucking front door gets smashed in by coppers. So I don't buy into that bullshit, and it does get my back up. And I'm actually only pretending. It's for theatrical. It's theatrical. I'm just kind of like playing up for the dramatic effect. I'm not really bothered. I've forgiven. I forgive, right, man? I forgive. I am resilient. Fuck with me, and you've regretted it. I'll tell you that now. I remember that really funny bit where Paris came on. Oh, it's a classic. She comes on, she brushes her hair, and she goes, "Some of you are gonna regret fucking with me. Especially you, Matt Taylor, you fat bastard." Oh, I love it. I loved it. I tell you, mate, you'll fucking regret fucking with me, that's for sure. Over to Lenny, who says, is it the real Sparkle? It might be a fake Sparkle, AI Sparkle. Fucking hell, Lenny. Really? That's as mad as Sparkle herself. Lenny, Liam Gallagher knows who Sparkle is. Just, oh, don't feed the madness. Lenny, Liam Gallagher, obviously sending a coded message out. Oh, don't feed the fucking madness. Unless cokehead rock stars just can't can't just have normal vanilla sex. Bloody hell, is Lenny bringing sex into it? Good point. Oh my god! Look, I'm gonna play a promotional video while I go and top my sparkling water up. Yes, I am drinking sparkling water. So like I said, looking forward to Kim. I'm looking forward to Kim's audition tomorrow.
From Wimbledon to a brand new scene, Kim Sears is stepping in a wild dream. Left Andy Murray, now she's on her own. In Taylor's harem, she'll find her throne. Breaking free from the tennis court to a world of laughter and crazy swords. With Taylor's vision wild and grand, Kim's ready to take a stand. Kim Sears and Taylor's harem, oh what a twist in the world of adult film. She won't be missed. From elegant to eccentric, she'll play her part. Just don't tell my magical imaginary sweetheart. Post-production secrets, plot unknown. In a kaleidoscope, Kim will be shown. From the sands of Wimbledon to a dairy.
Hey look, come on now. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. I mean, what happened was, I got threatened. I got threatened to leave YouTube, and I thought it would be a joke to say, okay, I'll go, I've got better things to do. I'll get into the porn industry. And then I only had bloody Angela Power Disney send me a message saying, I can't support you anymore, Matthew. It's disgusting. The same woman who's been in a bloody threesome. Anyway, over to Lenny. Lenny says, Liam Gallagher must be bored playing a fake chav character for 30 years. Is he playing, or is it really him? Yes, indeed, Lenny. Liam and Robbie have been fighting over Kelly Sparkle for years, apparently. Oh, God. Matt, imagine how boring it would be married to Sir Musser, the racket guy with the drony voice. Oh, no. Fighting over her air fryer, maybe. Stop it. Stop it, will you? Stop it. Bloody hell. What on earth are you talking about? Bloody hell. I'm only having a laugh, don't you know? Don't take everything I say seriously. It's meant to be fucking entertainment. You know what I mean? I'm not really fucking auditioning Kim Sears tomorrow. Come on. I'm not really auditioning Kim. Kim isn't really coming to Brighton and having it offered me up in my bedroom. I'm not really getting a free shag out of Kim Sears, promising her a place, promising her a role in my Taylor harems. It's only a fucking joke, for goodness sake. Get with the program, mate. But having said that, Meghan Markle is coming Thursday. She is coming Thursday. From what I've heard, Harry has taken Sparkle's advice and said, yes, Sparkle, you're totally correct. Thank you for giving me the advice. I will leave Meghan immediately. And of course, what happens is, these wives get abandoned by their husbands. Who do they turn to? Taylor's harem. It's the only place to go when your husband's thrown you out. Where else are you supposed to go, for goodness sake? There's only one place to go when your husband throws you out. Taylor's harem. Over to Lenny. Liam Gallagher is about 54. Who is he kidding at this stage? I think he's kidding you, Lenny. It's only YouTube says Lenny. It's rumoured Liam, his father, to at least one of Kelly Sparkle's kids. Oh my, what are you doing? Spreading bullshit like that? Oh my God. I'd just like to take this moment to welcome everyone who's watching. Let's push it a little bit further and get double figures, hey? Go on. Why don't you just send a little message to your nearest and dearest? Send a little message to your granny and say, hey granny, why don't you jump on YouTube and subscribe to Matt Taylor TV? It's wacky, it's crazy, and it's all those things you don't really want to be. Anyway, oh God, he's sounding just like fucking Chris Spivey now, Lenny. He's sounding like Chris Spivey. Liam Gallagher is a state actor, man. Liam Gallagher, don't you know what I mean? DYA, know what I mean? DYA, what are you on about? Lenny, fucking hell, you're a right conspiracy theorist, you are, mate. Elon Musk hasn't got 50 pence in his arse pocket. Another actor, prove me wrong. You can't. Fact. Oh, fucking hell, Lenny. You're as mad as bloody other people I know outside there. Look at you. Lenny's turned into the fucking conspiracy theorist. Look at him. Elon Musk hasn't got 50 pence in his arse pocket. Another actor. Prove me wrong. You can't. Fact. Mouse is watching, paralysed, too afraid to comment. I doubt it. Get your tits out. Who said that? Who said get your tits out? This isn't the place or time to get your tits out. Mouse wouldn't be watching this. Don't be silly. And I'll tell you who else won't be watching it. Dave Strange. Dave Strange will certainly not be watching this. I tell you that for a fact, mate. I tell you that for a fact. Anyway. This is nice. We're coming up to the hour. Do you know what happened just now? I had this warm feeling come all over me. And it was like that memory. I'll talk properly, right? I'll talk properly. Let's cut the bullshit. I just had a warm and fuzzy feeling come all over me, and it was like a memory of how it used to be. Oh, the memories of double figures watching me or listening and just enjoying the moment, you know? Because that's what I always liked about Matt Taylor TV. Creating the moment. Creating an event. And of course, the only people that make the event possible is you, the viewer. Nothing without you, the viewer. Okay, let me look at you. Hello. How are you? My name is Matthew, and I'm your host. And I'm broadcasting live from Brighton. And as I always say, be right on in Brighton. Yes, indeed. Oh, isn't it great to see you all again? I'm a bit embarrassed about the backdrop, but hey, what can you do? Oh, someone said, oh no, Matt Taylor's put the camera on. Let the fuck get out of the way. Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel more at ease? You don't have to look at my ugly face. I understand. I'm middle-aged. I'm fat. I'm hairy. And I'm unshaven. I get it. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Matt Taylor, the only reporter brave enough to cover the Kelly Sparkle breakdown. But I do have to shout out to AI because I couldn't do this without AI. I use ChatGPT, and so it is in partnership. You know, I have to be totally honest with you, my dear audience. I couldn't do this without AI. I mean, I've got things to do, y'all. I've got things to do in life, yes. But yes, I am the only reporter reporting on it, and I suggest you check out news from our crazy corner of YouTube, and that's news from our crazy corner of YouTube.wordpress.com. I also suggest you check out Arthur's Arsehole, arthur'sarsehole.wordpress.com. And while you're at it, I suggest you check out Merlin's Missives. That's Merlin's Missives at wordpress.com. And while you check that out, you may as well check out Lancelot Loonies at wordpress.com. And if you've done all that, you may as well check out Guinevere's Gift at guineveresgift3.wordpress.com. Over to the chat. Over to Lenny. Lenny has got something important to say. So let's just all stop what you're doing and take a moment to listen to what Lenny has to say. Over to Lenny, who says, I think Sparkle's fan, Matt. She will love you dedicating all these lives toward her. Well, funny enough, Lenny, did you notice when Mouse asked her how she feels and me reporting on her comeback? She replied that it feels intoxicating. Yes, intoxicating, she said. That's the word she used, Lenny. She used the word intoxicating. Over to Lenny. Kelly Sparkle. Is that supposed to be her real name, for fuck's sake? No. I'm just going to have a cough. There you go. That's her real name. It's out there. It's out there. Lenny, she put her real name out there. Yes. Yes. Oh, Sparkle, oh, Sparkle. How did you become so mad? Now that's not nice, okay? It's not nice taking the mick out of someone's mental health. Just saying, okay? I don't think that's really the done thing to do. You know what I mean? That's not nice. I don't know. I do know. I do know. I don't. Let's put it this way. I don't want to tell you what I think about Sparkle in public, okay? I think that's how I'm going to deal with it. I don't want to tell you what I think about Sparkle publicly. Yeah? Sparkle, oh my god, this is quite good. You'll enjoy this. Over to Lenny, who says, Sparkle back is the biggest comeback since Dirty Den in 2003. Yes, I'd have to agree with you there. I've got to keep my voice down. Yes, indeed, Lenny. But Kelly Sparkle has been uncomfortable viewing, unfortunately. And let's just hold it here for a moment and be serious, because ultimately we are mature adults, and I like to think we're a family. And so what Justin is bringing up now is very pertinent. And thank you ever so much for putting it out there, because it does need to be put out there, and it does need to be addressed. It has been uncomfortable viewing, unfortunately, and I think Justin has done a great job in summing up that in such simple and direct words. Unfortunately, using the words of Justin, it has been uncomfortable viewing, and that is a cause of concern. It's such a concern that I don't particularly want to discuss it in public. It's such a concern that the mouse has vanished from YouTube. It's a concern for all of us. It's a concern because what we have is a scenario in which someone we care for is having a very public mental health breakdown. Let's move on to Lenny, who says, Sparkle used to be Brian Harvey's agony aunt and gave him tough love in a sea of sycophants. Again, I'd just like to stop and reflect on the words of Lenny, those profound words of wisdom, which I will read again to ring out the full effect of such poignant and worthy words. Sparkle used to be Brian Harvey's agony aunt and gave him tough love in a sea of sycophants. Wow, Lenny, I never knew you had such a way with words. Your words have touched me deeply, so much so that they deserve to be spoken for a third time. But before I do read them out for a third time, perhaps Brian Harvey needs to be a agony uncle to Sparkle and give her some tough love in a sea of sycophants. So, for dramatic effect, I shall read out Lenny's words of wisdom, Lenny's words of poignancy for a third time, because they deserve to be heard for a third time. Sparkle used to be Brian Harvey's agony aunt and gave him tough love in a sea of sycophants. Uncomfortable how? Asks Lenny. Uncomfortable in the fact that clearly, and this is just me speaking, I don't know how Justin feels about it, but I find it uncomfortable because obviously Sparkle is having flights of fancy. She's away with the loonies. I find it uncomfortable because it is so evidently crazy. She's already revealed that her mother wants her committed. Already today in the chat, it's been pointed out that are her kids safe with her? And it's those kind of things that makes it uncomfortable for me anyway. Mousy sleeps while Sparkle weeps. Mousy sleeps while Sparkle weeps. Mousy sleeps while Sparkle weeps. It's heartbreaking. It is totally fucking heartbreaking. And it's uncomfortable. And it's worrying and it's concerning. And it's something, I will be totally honest with you, I feel neither qualified or inclined to discuss it in public. But the very fact that so many people are talking about it reflects a subject that needs to be spoken about. And of course, there's no better place to talk about it than Matt Taylor TV, for the simple fact that I'm the only one reporting on it. You know where to go to find the latest news. News from our crazy corner of YouTube.wordpress.com. Over to Justin, who says, Sparkle admitted on a recent video that she has been sectioned before. Nothing gets past Justin, does it? Nothing gets past Justin. I know, I heard it too. I heard it too. Thank you for reminding everyone. But yes, there's lots of things that I've heard confessed by Sparkle that has caused me great concern. Have we hit double figures yet? I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen it yet. Well, as far as I know, we're still stuck on 9. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, everyone. You're watching Matt Taylor TV. Broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. I think this is the perfect time for a promotional video, because I know how much you love my promotional videos. So thank you ever so much, everyone, for watching.
Jumping on the screen, Matt's the king of TV. Wacky, zany, crazy. He's the one you gotta see with a smile on his face. He's here to entertain, educate, and inspire. That's his claim to fame. He's got the tricks, he's got the jokes, he's got it all. From silly pranks to funny faces, he stands tall. He's the host with the most, with energy so high. Matt Taylor's on the show, gonna make you fly.
Over to Lenny. Matt, just because someone does time in a psych ward doesn't mean their entire worldview is wrong. Fascinating. Thank you for sharing, Lenny. And yes, I agree, that is quite right. But surely it also implies that something is wrong, isn't it? Don't get your tits out. Lenny is completely correct. Just because someone does time in a psych ward doesn't mean their entire worldview is wrong. But the very fact that someone does time in a psych ward does mean that something is wrong. Fascinating. Over to Justin, who writes, Matt, sensational coverage of the Kelly Sparkle breakdown is irresistible viewing. Thank you ever so much. No one else is covering it, and I think it's important to cover it, because whether you lot like it or not, and I'm talking about Lenny here, whether Lenny likes it or not, and Lenny, I'm just using you as the example, if you don't mind. We are family in a YouTube kind of way, you know. Come on, let's just take our clothes off. What's the phrase I'm looking for? Oh yeah, it'll come to me. Let's just get naked to do something enjoyable and or relaxing, to let loose and have a good time. What I'm trying to say is, let's just get real for a moment, okay? Let's just get real. We have formed a relationship over these years of YouTube. We've come to know each other. We've come to, may I say the word, love each other. And yes, I use the word love intentionally, because I know people in the audience have come together and found love. I know that this time together, being on YouTube, we've formed relationships. We've formed friendships. We've formed bondships. We sail on the same ship whenever we tune in to a show. Get your tits out. Listen, whoever is fucking telling people to get their tits out, can you stop it? We're trying to be a sensible, mature show, and there's someone out there encouraging everyone to get their tits out. Enough. That is true. That is true. Justin says Matt is a qualified life coach. I have seen his certificate. Thank you. That is true. I am a qualified life coach. Yes, indeed. Listen, the point I'm making is that we have a bond. Over the years of doing this, we've formed a bond. We care for each other. And so the reason why I'm covering the Sparkle breakdown is because I care for her. I'm concerned for her. And I know you are too. Which makes it all the more dreadful that certain so-called friends have deserted her en masse. We have a new contributor to the chat room. Racism is never okay, no matter how mentally ill they are. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome to MattTaylorTV. Now, what Mohammed is doing here, Mohammed is referring to the alleged racism that Sparkle displayed while on the Zello platform. And the reason I'm using the word alleged, Mohammed, is because Sparkle claims that what she said was taken out of context. So that's why I'm being so careful with the words, Mohammed. Sparkle isn't here, but Sparkle claims that her words were taken out of context. But other than that, I hear what you're saying, Mohammed. Thank you ever so much for contributing. I hope you will subscribe to MattTaylorTV so you become a regular viewer of the channel and you become a regular contributor. Mohammed is absolutely correct in saying racism is never okay, no matter how mentally ill they are. Over to Justin, who says, Kelly Sparkle has personally thanked Matt Taylor, me, your host, broadcasting live from Brighton, for his genuine concern. Yes. And of course, I think it was also a thank you to you as well. To you, Justin. Because as you may have gathered, Justin and I, we get a bum deal. We're banded about as the bad guys, the wrong uns. But when, and this is plain to see, when push comes to the shove and the shit hits the fan, it's usually myself and Justin out there defending those who need defending the most. And that's certainly evident with the Sparkle fiasco that's happening currently. Who else is out there defending Sparkle, showing genuine concern, if it isn't myself and Justin? Chums. We've been celebrating the annual gay parade. The gay parade. And all I can say is safe sex. Have safe sex. Be right on and put the condom on. That's what I say. Because we don't want any unwanted pregnancies now, do we? We don't want any babies in the incubators. We don't want any babies that are unwanted. Safe sex. Because not only do you prevent unwanted pregnancies, but you also prevent unwanted STDs. We don't want no itches, do we? We don't want no inconvenient itches and scratches and crabs crawling around pubic areas. So, safe sex. Wear a condom. Enjoy yourself. And get your tits out. Hey, whoever's saying, get their tits out. Can you stop it? But mind you, if you've got hairy tits, that would be beneficial. Because I do love some hairy tits. I'm only kidding. Over to Justin, who says, Mohammed is making a good point, however, just saying, yes. No, Mohammed is making a good point. Mohammed, well done for making a good point, mate. I'm just checking out Mohammed's handsome man. Mohammed has got 3 subscribers, 1 video, and he joined on the 7th of March. Ooh, look at this. Zello. Val Racist Sparkler's back. I think I should, yes. Val Racist. Everyone, Sparkle has been labelled a Val Racist. I mean, Sparkle isn't here to defend herself on that claim. But what I do remember is that Sparkle claims that those comments made on Zello were taken out of context. She claims they were taken out of context. So, there you go. Val Racist. Yes, fascinating. And, you know, the Mohammed's view is shared by many people. Just as there's many people who would happily bend Sparkle over and kiss her pearly arse, there are just as many people who would like to bend Sparkle over and kick her arse. When you have a personality like Sparkle, it's polarizing. She's a polarizing character. She ignites both the hate and the love in equal measure. So while people out there who would praise Sparkle up no end, there are also people out there who will denigrate, criticize, and lambast her. Until, this is how I feel personally, until Sparkle joins the panel and answers these type of these remarks herself, I have to play devil's advocate as the neutral host, as the copyright disclaimer. says across the ticker tape at the bottom of the screen. Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing. What it basically means is I've got to be fair to all parties. I believe Sparkle will come on the panel very soon. I will not, yeah. I disagree with that. I don't think Sparkle will ever. Bit of reverse psychology coming in there, of course. I mean, I'd love it. I'd love Sparkle to come on the panel. But being realistic, you know, I don't think should ever come on. And this goes back to what I said previously. Talking reveals the truth. Okay. Bitching, you can maintain your narrative. And, you know, playing devil's advocate. I believe Sparkle is a bitcher rather than a talker. I think Sparkle would rather bitch, because when you bitch, you can maintain the narrative. The only people who are willing to come on to panels are those people who are willing to talk. And because, of course, you know, by talking, you get to the truth of the matter. And then it implies, does Sparkle want us, the audience, to get to the truth of the matter? Because maybe the truth of the matter is that she isn't such a nice person as she makes out herself to be. The invite is out there. Oh. We're coming up to 12 o'clock, everyone. This has been nice. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for joining me. Big shout out to Stew Infinity. Stew Infinity is the winner of the Wazwillian brownie points for being the first person in the chat, closely followed by my dear friend and friend of the channel, Justin. You may know Justin as his only YouTube. Would also like to shout out to Lenny. Lenny's in the house. And then we had Mohammed. So we had Stew Infinity, Justin, Lenny, and Mohammed. Thank you ever so much for jumping in and engaging. Because as I always say, YouTube isn't TV. No. It's completely different. In YouTube, we can engage. There's an engagement that you don't get on TV. And I'm a big believer in taking advantage of what is available. And I'd just like to thank the members of the audience for taking advantage of what's available. The chat room is available. I say, let's all jump in, say hi. As the old catchphrase says, don't be shy, jump in and say hi. Be brave and take the plunge onto MattTaylorTV. If you haven't done so already, check out Guerrilla Democracy News, broadcasting live from Brighton. News the mainstream media dare not report. I'm getting old, everyone. Aren't we all, eh? So, listen, I don't feel particularly comfortable talking about Sparkle. I'm more than happy to report on Sparkle for the simple reason that AI does all the hard work. Oh, you see, what I love about AI is that I've always had this this fantasy of running my own news desk, of having about 4 journalists come in every day, be on the payroll, and I'll say to them, right, journalists, I want you to write a story about what's happening, and I want you to write it from this point of view. Okay, honestly, it's been a fantasy of mine for years and years and years, of getting to the stage in life in which I can employ 4 journalists to write the stories I want to be published. And then, of course, the dream came true with AI. AI comes along and it does the work of 4 journalists. It's absolute. I love it. I can say to my AI, write an article about this from this angle, and then not only do they write the article, then I ask AI to write a song about it. So not only do I get an article written, I get a fucking song written about it too. And then I take the song over to Suni AI, and Suno makes a song about it. It is brilliant. I love it. I love AI. It's just made my life a lot easier, a lot more productive. And the good thing is it frees my time up so I can do better things and more interesting things instead, like audition beautiful women for my up and coming pornography movie called Taylor's Harem. You know, and like I said, tomorrow I'm auditioning Kim Sears. So Kim Sears is coming to audition tomorrow. And then Thursday I've got Meghan Markle coming. Meghan Markle is auditioning as well. You know, I need to just make sure they're up for the role. And that, you know, there's chemistry. There has to be chemistry. If there isn't any chemistry with my actress, there's no use being in Taylor's Harem. So that's why it's important I have to audition these women. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it, and I'm the man to do it. And so, yeah, I mean, it's while I'm auditioning the women, AI has already done the articles. Oh, I see when I talk absolute dross and rubbish, the viewing figures drop down. I wonder why that is. I'm only talking dross and rubbish. Okay, I mean, having said that, I do have to make it absolutely clear that I'm just sprouting bullshit. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. It's for entertainment purposes only. I'm not really auditioning Kim Sears, and nor is Meghan Markle coming over on Thursday for a quick shag. It's a joke, for goodness sake. Read more at Guinevere's Gift. Lancelot Loonies. Merlin's Missives. Arthur's Arsehole. And news from our crazy corner of YouTube. We're coming up to the last 10 minutes. I'm getting bored of listening to the sound of my own voice. So what I'm going to do now is play you a promotional video, because I know how much you love my promotional videos. Oh yes, you do. I know you do. So without any further ado, let's have a big poo and get your tits out.
Walked into the ring, thought you'd take your swing, but you didn't know the power that he brings. You thought it would be easy, you thought he'd be a fool. Now you're finding out the hard way, he's nobody's tool. You crossed the line, now you see the signs. Every move you made is coming back in time. He's a legend in his own right, a force you can't contain. Now you're feeling the regret, now you're feeling the pain. Anyone who falls with Matt Taylor better watch your back, cause he's no failure. You thought you had him beat, now you're feeling weak. Anyone who falls with Matt Taylor, you underestimated, didn't see him coming. Now you're running scared, yeah, your heart is drumming. You thought you'd be the winner, thought you'd take the crown. Now you're looking up as you're falling down. You crossed the line, now you see the signs. Every move you made is coming back in time. He's a legend in his own right, a force you can't contain. Now you're feeling the regret, now you're feeling the pain. Anyone who walks with Matt Taylor better watch your back, cause he's no failure. You thought you had him beat, now you're feeling weak. Anyone who walks with Matt Taylor, he's got the strength of thunder, moves like a hurricane. You messed with the wrong one, now you're tasting the rain. He's a storm that's rolling in, and you're standing in his way. You should've known better, now you're gonna pay. Anyone who funked with Matt Taylor better watch your back, cause he's no failure. You thought you had him beat, now you're feeling weak. Anyone who funked with Matt Taylor. So next time you think you're tough, remember this tale. Matt Taylor's not the one you want to derail. He's got the fire, he's got the fight. Mess with him once, and you'll feel the fight. So next time you think you're tough, remember this tale. Matt Taylor's not the one you want to derail. He's got the fire, he's got the fight. Mess with him once, and you'll feel the fight.
Yeah. So, coming up to 12 o'clock, the witching hour is upon us. Let's just take a moment to look at the Olympic medals. So, 86 medals altogether for United States. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Lovely jubbly. What have we got here then? Let's have a look. So the United States has got 86, 24 gold, 31 silver, 31 bronze. China, number 2. Australia, France and Great Britain. Great Britain currently has 12 gold, 15 silver and 19 bronze. 46 in total. So while we have more medals than Australia has 2 more golds than we do. Other than that, we've got more bronze and we've got more silver. For me personally, it's always been a matter of beating the Australians. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. So then we've got United States, China, Australia, France, Great Britain, South Korea, Japan, and Italy, Netherlands, and Germany. It's great to be in front of Germany. Last in the table is Slovenia. I can't pronounce it. I cannot pronounce it. But they're in joint bottom with Portugal and Iran. Slovenia, Portugal, Iran, Indonesia, Grenada, Egypt, Cape Verde, Austria, all with 39. Anyway. So everyone, it's coming up to the witching hour. The last 5 minutes. I've noticed it's just me talking. What's going on? Well, is this what the Matt Taylor show or something? Is this all you sit comfortable, have a cup of tea, and listen to me ramble on about bullshit all fucking night long? What, is that how it is? This ain't fucking TV, you know? This is YouTube. It's inter-fucking-active, you bastards. Inter-fucking-active. It means you gotta fucking interact. That's the whole fucking point of it. Okay, I get it. I may well have blocked most of you. You know, and if that's the case, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, don't waste your time making another Sock Puppet account. And, you know, get over it, man. But listen, it's important to forgive. Okay, I had a communicado with the higher spirit last night, and God. I had a communicado with God last night, and the God says it's important to forgive. Okay, it's been a great show. Thank you ever so much. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed doing it. Back to the old days. No, but listen, I'm being genuine here. A show isn't a show without you, the audience. And so you are what makes it great. Your engagement. And so I'd just like to say thank you to you personally, Justin, as always, for being a great supporter of the show, for, you know, taking the time to comment. Because, you know, without engagement, there's no marriage. Put it that way. There's no family. And I like to think we are family. So a big shout out to everyone who's contributed in the chat. That's Justin, Lenny, Stu Infinity, and Mohammed. Justin says form is temporary, but class is permanent. Wow. That deserves being said 3 times. Form is temporary, but class is permanent. Just saying. And let's just say it one more time. Form is temporary, but class is permanent. Matt Taylor, that's me, by the way, your host, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be Right On in Brighton is a seasoned performer. Wow. There's actually some truth in it. You know, I've been doing this a long time. I'm a YouTuber, you know. I'm a YouTuber, blogger, filmmaker, and most importantly, I'm a porn star. Yes, I'm looking forward to auditioning Kim and Megan. I've got Kim tomorrow, and I've got Megan coming the day after. So stay tuned for my seminal pornographic movie coming soon. It's set to break all records. It's set to like redefine pornography, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's gonna have all the ingredients you love of Matt Taylor TV. It's gonna be wacky. It's gonna be crazy. It's going to be zany, but most importantly, it's going to feature the most beautiful women in the whole wide galaxy. Yes, I'm letting loose a little secret. They're not just going to be humans. No, we're going to have some aliens as well. It's going to blow your mind, baby. So stay tuned. For the sake of certain individuals out there, like Angie, take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. Okay, this is up. This is it, everyone. This is it. We're coming up to 12 o'clock. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for coming. At approximately 12 o'clock, I will be ending the show. Of course, I'll end it with a promotional video because I know how much you love the promotional videos. It's now 12 o'clock. It's now time to say goodnight. Thank you. Let's do it again soon.
In a digital world where trolls play games, heroes split tones, batted their planes, where BS king knocking with threats so clear, leave YouTube now or live in fear. But Taylor's got plans and he's got dreams, gonna switch it up, change the scene from YouTube screens to something bold, a story that's never been told. From YouTube to the harem, a brand new start. He's auditioning the ladies, gonna play his part. Set to break the records, gonna light the spark. Just don't tell my magical, imaginary sweetheart. Casting call for ages 21 to 101. Taylor's harem is set to be second to none. From Debbie to King Don, he's got the vision, a new era of adult film. His latest mission with humor and charm. He's ready to play, gonna make his mark in a whole new way where BS can't scare him. He's standing tall, taking on the world. He's got it all. From YouTube to the harem, a brand new start. He's auditioning the ladies, gonna play his part. Set to break the records, gonna light the spark. Just don't tell my magical, imaginary sweetheart. Fans and critics watching every move. Skeptics wonder, but he's got nothing to prove. In the face of threats, he's found his stride. Taylor's future is looking bright, side by side. From YouTube to the harem, a brand new start. He's auditioning the ladies, gonna play his part. Set to break the records, gonna light the spark. Just don't tell my magical, imaginary sweetheart. From the screen to the stage, he's making his mark. Taylor's harem is set to leave a lasting spark. With a wink and a smile, he's taking a leap in this new adventure, his dreams to keep.
Oh, sorry.
Critics watching every move. Skeptics wonder, but he's got nothing to prove. In the face of threats, he's found his stride. Taylor's future is looking bright, side by side. From YouTube to the harem, a brand new start. He's auditioning the ladies, gonna play his part. Set to break the records, gonna light the spark. Just don't tell my magical, imaginary sweetheart. From the screen to the stage, he's making his mark. Taylor's harem is set to leave a lasting spark. With a wink and a smile, he's taking the leap in this new adventure, his